Hello, how are you today? I hope everything is going well. I'm just talking to you about week 5. Here we are, people. One more week after this, and we'll be done. This week is not going to be as heavy as it was last week. This week, you only have two subjects: personality and psychological disorders. Both of those are really hot topics. People are always talking about your personality, whether you're a cleric or you're sanguine or you're, I forget the other ones. But yeah, I really don't deal with that. I deal mostly with the Myers Briggs, which you have samples of, or if we talk about the five main personality traits, which are, if you're flexible or inflexible, if you get along with people, if you don't, that's kind of what I do more so than sanguine and cleric and all those things. It's like that has to do with bloodletting, and it was dated back to Socrates, and that's how they would look at your blood and see what things were in there, and then they would say that's your personality. Man, we don't do that anymore. Now we have tests that we use, and I'm gonna switch a little bit because the sun is on me. I don't know if that's any better. I'm still kind of bright. So, this is what we're looking at, and this week personality and also personality. Personality disorders, psychological disorders, and there's so many of them. And this is what you basically learn in abnormal psychology about all the different disorders. And you've probably heard of bipolar, and you've heard of schizophrenia, but there's a lot of different disorders. People have depression. Anxiety is a really big one. I get a lot of clients who have anxiety disorder. Um, ADHD is a disorder. It's not necessarily a psychological disorder, but it's a learning disorder. It has to do with the brain. So we'll be talking about that. But the good news this week is only two topics, two quizzes, two discussion boards. So that's going to be an easier week for you this week than it was last week. I wish you success as you work through towards the end of the week. Remember, we have our chats on Tuesday from 4 to 6. Tuesday seems to be a better day than the other days I have chosen. Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 12 to 2, that wasn't working. People weren't showing up. But now from 4 to 6, they are. And just be aware that I am traveling. Yeah. So I am not necessarily, I'm going to try to make sure I'm there for the whole time and be there on time, but I'm not. There's a reason. And I will just leave you a note if I'm going to be late because of whatever's going on with my life at that point. I'll be traveling with my daughter. We're going to New Mexico to find her a place. She's got a position at New Mexico State University, and she needs to find a place to live. So that's what we're going to do this week. So please, continue to work hard, to study hard, and just have a strong finish in this class. Everyone finish with an A. That works for me. I don't care how many people get A's. As long as you do the work, you get whatever grade you put into the class. So I wish you Godspeed and his success, and we will look for you next week, our final week. And I usually put my grades in as soon as they're done, so your grade should be there. You can actually tell what your grade is going to be by looking at the number of points that you have, and then looking at our syllabus, and it shows you exactly what, how many points you need for each grade. A 900 and above is an A. 890 is a B, A minus, guys. So try to get that 900, and all of that, all of your stuff. Do your extra credit. Make sure you get all your quizzes completed, your discussion boards, and you should do fine. Okay. I wish you a wonderful week. Bye.